This is the Birdfy feeder, bamboo mini bird feeder, mini smart bird feeder, and Birdfy has a complete line of bird feeder and birdhouse products with cameras and smart technology. Connects to your home Wi-Fi, which is really cool, and you can watch it on your computer or on your phone, and you can share it with friends and family. So this is the mini version. I've previously tested the full-size version. Really a pretty bird feeder. It's made of a sustainable bamboo plywood and really nice fixtures. So the design just blends in better with things like garden and deck. It can really add to the beauty of your landscape design. So let's go through it here real quick. It's made of bamboo. Pop off the lid and your food goes in here. You've got a little plastic cover. The camera is going to go into here. And you want to charge up the battery on the camera for about 8 hours or so, and I've already done that. You just fill this up with some high quality seed, depending on what kind of bird you want. My favorite seed is high quality white millet for things like cardinals and buntings and finches, but they also will love shelled black oil sunflower seeds, and some people have a variety of things like mealworms and that. But the worst kind of seed to buy are those mixed bags of cheap bird seed at the big box or grocery store, where it's just got a lot of filler in there that the birds won't eat. Makes the feeder messy and they spit it out. So you can see it's a real pretty bird feeder, designed really nicely, sort of a modern architectural look to it. The bamboo plywood grain looks real nice on the Birdfy products that are made of sustainable bamboo. And it comes with a solar panel and a perch extension here that you can add on like that. But personally, I like it with the short perch on it. And one of the nice things about the smaller bird feeders made of bamboo is you could have maybe, instead of one large one, you could have several of them, in your garden, or if you have a deckscape. Real easy to mount. So first thing to do, let's just go ahead and show how easy it is to set up the camera. The camera runs off your home Wi-Fi network, and I found from testing quite a few Birdfy products that typically it'll easily go 100 feet from the Wi-Fi router. And you can use a Wi-Fi extender and move it much closer to your outdoor area if you really want to do a lot of outdoor Wi-Fi related activities. So the feeder comes essentially assembled. All you have to do is hook up the camera to your home Wi-Fi and then mount it. Let's fire up the camera. First thing you want to do is download the Birdfy app and register with a username and a password, which I've already done. So you can see I have some other Birdfy products on my camera. I'm going to add one, and I'm just going to scan it to start. That's the easiest way to do it. And what you're going to do is, there's a code on the bottom of the camera, and you just scan that, and it identifies it as a Birdfy Bamboo Mini. Then you just go through the steps, and you're going to connect to your phone to the Wi-Fi. And it's important to use 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. It won't connect with 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Most of the modern Wi-Fi systems now are multi-channel, and they'll work with either 2.4 or 5 gigahertz. Just make sure that you have your Wi-Fi router set up properly. So we'll go ahead and connect the phone to the Wi-Fi. And I'm using the guest network on my Wi-Fi, which is 2.4 gigahertz. And you just confirm your password. And now we're going to press and hold the power button for 3 seconds, and a blue light will come on. And I have a blue light. And this phone will just basically talk you through it. It says you hear the chimes, so I'm hearing the chimes. Just go forward. And then I'm going to get a QR code on my phone, like such. And there's a QR code. And then I'm just going to point the camera at the QR code, and then it's going to link up. Right like that, real quick. And it's connecting.
Connection succeeded.
And then you just that easy to connect, and you just install your camera now. And it actually talks you through the installation process. So let's finish up the installation. There's a micro SD card here that you don't use. That's only used for testing or diagnostics in the factory. And then there's your charging port, which you initially charge it to. And that's also going to be where your solar power comes in. So we got it on. Let's put the lid back on here nice and tight. This little port right here is where your solar power is going to enter. So let's go ahead and mount it. You just simply put this down like this. There's a little hole in the back here where you bring your solar power in, USB-C. Plug that into the top of your camera. Make sure it fits in there nice and snugly. And you attach the little antenna there. And then you just fit your camera snugly inside this box here. And it's all ready to go. You just put some seed down in here and put down the lid. You can add a longer perch on there, but for a small bird feeder like this, and the kind of birds that I'm going to attract, I think the small perch is going to be just fine. And so here you have your solar panel. Here's your mounting on the back here. It comes with this mount already attached, and you just use this mount here to put it on a pole or a post. Fits like that. A real neat mounting system. It just slides off and on like that, so when you go to clean this, it's no big deal just to take it off up and down. And so you can mount it on a tree or a pole with a strap. You can mount it on a fence post or a deck post or something like that, or you can mount it on a metal pole, and it comes with various sizes of clamps. You know, it has a template if you want to mount this on the wall or a wood post. My favorite way to mount these is just on a 4x4 post. And you don't have to dig a hole and use cement. You can just use 4x4 stake that is also on Amazon, and you just pound that into the ground, and then you just bolt the 4x4 post above ground. So it's a whole lot easier. There's no post hole digging and no cement involved. Real simple way to do that. I'll show you a quick example of that. And so that's it. Now, of course, it's a natural organic product, so it's going to, you know, age and weather and get a sort of a weathered patina look on it, like, you know, like anything that's outdoors will. So it really, you know, blends in with various different ideas with the environment, what design you're trying to accomplish. And the thing that's nice about this is you use a solar panel, so you can see me right there. You use the solar panel, so there's no wires or no power or batteries or any kind of house wiring that has to be run if it's well out into your yard or garden. And it uses home Wi-Fi, so there's no wires to involved with running it, you know, to get signal. And there's no requirement for any expensive recurring costs on this. I mean, basically you get 30 days of free storage of your pictures and videos, which you can download right to your phone, and you can also record live to your phone. You know, there's no real recurring cost unless you want to. They have various options of things with cloud storage and such, and various notification add-ons. But, you know, that's not required. You can enjoy this thoroughly without any wires to run and without any added expense. So let's mount it. I like to mount my feeders to a simple 4x4 wooden post. And the nice thing about that is you don't have to, if you look down here, there's a spike with a 4x4 post bracket that you don't have to dig a hole and you don't have to use cement, and it's nice and strong. You can order those on Amazon also. You just drive you want about an 18 to 24 inch stake. You drive that into the ground, and it has the bracket where you attach the 4x4 post. And you want a post maybe 6 or 8 feet tall. And then you've got your feeder. And then I have a lot of squirrels, so I want to use a large squirrel baffle that's designed for a 4x4 post. It's also on Amazon. And that makes a really easy way to set something up. Stake that into the ground, attach the post, attach the squirrel baffle, and easily attach the feeder. And you can also attach the bracket for your solar unit here. But I really like it. It's a nice, you can see the size of my hand here. It's a nice, neat unit. Small and affordable. You can, if you have a selection of birds, you can have a couple of these spaced around your backyard or garden with different kinds of food to attract different kinds of birds. Really a nice, neat looking package. Fits in with a lot of different design ideas that you might have for your backyard or your deck area. You want to take it down, you just grab it and lift it up, and it comes right off the bracket and right back on the bracket, just like that. Makes it easy to take down and clean, and you want to clean it fairly often and use good food. You can review all the birds that have alarmed on. There's been a yellow-throated warbler that's found the new feeder fascinating. He's been hanging around there most of the afternoon. So you can go back and look, and here's the warbler, and you can replay the video. He seems to find the camera fascinating. You can look at the pictures, and you can download them. And any videos and pictures that you download to your phone, there's no charge for that. It just goes to your phone. You don't really need a recurring cloud storage. You get 30 days of free storage, so you can either record live action on your phone and download it directly to your phone's database, or review the triggered photos and videos and download those to your phone that you want. It also has a cute little function here where you can use stickers and things like that. They've got some holiday stickers. You can add text to your photos. This is a quick example. You can have a lot of fun with the pictures that you download and the videos, and you of course share them with family and friends, and also you can actually share the live camera with up to 20 friends or family, so that they can actually look at it live on their phone, and you can interact with each other back and forth. So it's a lot of fun. This is just a couple hours of putting the feeder up. It's been real popular with the birds. And here's my favorite bird, the painted bunting, the male painted bunting that stopped by. Red, green, and yellow and blue. Got a lot going on there. And you just download it to your phone's database, and you pick the ones that you like to download. And you can set various settings on the camera all from your phone. And pick your shared users that you want to be able to access your camera in real time. And you can adjust your notifications. Whether you want to be notified all the time or get alerts or things like that. So a lot of flexibility, real easy to use. The app works fine. And we'll go back to the live view.